My husband decided to leave our 5-year-old and our 9-month-old alone in the house with no fucking explanation. My husband and I have been married for 7 years. I confronted this man and asked him why in the world he would do that. He's refusing to admit to it. He's refusing to give me any sort of explanation, and I don't fucking understand why. Of course I'm furious and pissed the fuck off, but all I get from this man is that I am making a big deal out of absolutely nothing because he doesn't think it's a big deal. So here's the deal. Last weekend I had to go to work and I was gone for most of the day. My husband was supposed to be at work with our kiddos. I was texting him and he was answering messages like every other message pretty much. And then I called him midday just to check on the kids, but he didn't even answer, which is not unusual because normally they're either laying down taking a nap or they're out just having fun. Shortly after trying to contact my husband, my mom calls me and tells me that my son, who has a tablet and has like auto-program contacts just in case of emergencies, apparently he called her and just wanted to talk, but she was asking questions like, where's your dad? Where's your mom? Obviously he said I was at work, and then he said that his dad was not home. So then she asked, is there a grown adult there? Is there anyone else there? No, just me and my sibling, that's it. So of course I immediately left work and then I started calling my husband with no success, like he was not answering. But then after, when I was like halfway home, my husband all of a sudden calls me back. I asked him, where are you? His response to me is, I am at home. I said, no, you're not, because your son just called his grandma and told her that they're by themselves at home. So where the fuck are you? He kept denying it, so I was so upset. I told him, I can't talk to you right now. I'm on my way home, and I hung up. So once I got home, I go straight to the kids to make sure that they're okay. They look perfectly fine, and that's when I started asking my husband, why in the world would our son tell my mother that you are not home? And he said, I don't know. He must be confused because I was downstairs in the basement doing laundry. So of course I went to the basement. The load that was in the washer was the load that I had put in there the night before. So this man was fucking lying through his teeth. At this point, it just doesn't make sense. Like, how would our son be confused that his dad's not home if the home is small? And my mom also asked him, go check every room, make sure that your dad's there before you say that. And he did. She was on the actual tablet with my son, and there was no husband to be found. But all my husband can do is be dismissive because anytime that I'm asking him, you need to tell me the truth. Like, quit treating me like a child, like I'm not going to try and investigate or see what the fuck you were doing or where you were at because obviously you weren't home. And all he says, well, anyways, and tries to change the conversation. I am convinced that my son is being honest and he was telling me the truth, okay? That my husband was not home. Now, we don't have any cameras. I don't have a Ring camera, but my neighbor does. And I'm so pissed the fuck off that I really want to go over to my neighbor and ask to see the Ring cameras. I am not a paranoid nutcase mom, okay? At the end of the day, I believe my child. I don't think that my child is lying. And for the fact that his dad is making it out to seem like our child is lying is really pissing me the fuck off.